All right, welcome to the course. My name is John Elder and I'll be your instructor today. In this video, I want to spend just a couple of minutes sort of talking about what you can expect from the course, going over some of the things we're going to be learning throughout the course, and just giving you a basic introduction to what to expect going forward. So this course is basically broken into 7 sections. In the first section, we'll look at installation and setup. In the second section, we'll look at a short introduction to the Python programming language. In the third section, we'll do a short introduction to OpenPy Excel. In the fourth section, we'll do a little exercise. In the fifth section, we'll look at formatting and styling spreadsheets with Python. In the sixth section, we'll look at working with graphs and charts. And in the seventh section, we'll look at tables and images. So basically, this is a course in using Python programming with Excel spreadsheets, or if you want to look at it from the other point of view, using Excel spreadsheets with Python programming. So if you have absolutely no Python programming experience, you're going to be just fine. Like I said, in the second section, we're going to do a quick introduction to Python. It's going to be very top level. We're not going to get into a lot of great detail, but it'll give you enough to get started and sort of understand what we're going to be doing throughout the rest of the course. If you already know Python, if you already have a good solid foundation, you can kind of skip that section if you want, or just watch it as a refresher. I'm going to assume throughout this course that you already have a basic understanding of Excel. You don't need to know anything particularly complicated about Excel, but you need to know what Excel is, how to create a basic worksheet, how to add data to cells, understand there are rows and columns in Excel, and it would be useful if you knew how to use charts and graphs and formulas in Excel. If you don't know those things, it's no big deal. We're going to walk through all of it step by step throughout this course. So like I said, we're going to start out in the first section installing all of the tools that we need. First off, we'll install Python. Then we're going to install something called the Sublime Text Editor, which is a text editor that allows us to write code. That's this thing right here that we've been looking at. After that, we're going to install the Git Bash terminal, which is a terminal that we can use to run commands. This will allow us to actually run our Python code. And you can see this is what it looks like right here. After that, we'll set up a virtual environment and make sure everything's ready to go to start writing code. After that, we're going to learn a little bit about Python. We'll spend 5 or 6 videos talking about some very basic Python programming concepts. Things like variables, things like lists, tuples, loops, and random numbers. After that, we're going to jump right into OpenPy Excel. OpenPy Excel is the thing that allows us to sort of connect our Python programs to Excel, or vice versa, connect our Excel to our Python programs. We'll start out very simply learning how to create basic workbooks and worksheets in Excel, how to grab data from those worksheets, how to pull it into our program here so that we can manipulate it, how to do things in our program here and then save it to an Excel spreadsheet. How to call specific data out of a spreadsheet and do stuff with it. How to then, after we've done stuff with it, kind of behind the scenes using Python, how to then get it back onto the spreadsheet, right? After that, we'll do a little exercise to see how much we've learned. And then we'll move on to sort of more visual type things. We'll look at formatting spreadsheets, merging cells, doing cell alignment, pattern fills, gradient fills, borders, sides, things like that. After that, we'll jump into charts. So you can see we're going to look at all kinds of different charts. And we've got donut charts, we've got radar charts, surface charts, bubble charts are fun, and many other charts. And we'll also look at basic charts like pie charts, bar charts, line charts, area charts, scatter charts, and things like that. And then finally, in the last section, we'll look at tables and images. You can see we've added a little image here and created tables using Python. And tables, as you're probably familiar with, allows you to, change your data, change your filters, and do all kinds of neat things. So I'm pretty excited about this course. I think you're going to be very surprised how quickly and easily it is to learn a lot of this stuff. And we'll be writing Python programs for our Excel spreadsheets before you know it. So let's get started.